What is happening, everybody? Hello and welcome back to Total Blast, where we discuss about everything Marvel in the MCU. Today, we'll have a bit of an exciting news on Marvel's Captain America New World Order, which also comes with a bit of casting news. And in my opinion, this film is starting to look like a Hulk movie as a slew of new set photos have made their way online, giving us a glimpse at Liv Tyler's returning Betty Ross while hinting at a major death. And yes, I mentioned it, major death, because it looks like not everyone in the upcoming MCU film will survive. And in addition to this, several cast members were visible in the set photos that different Instagram users posted. Before we go into all of the details of this buzz, we're still giving out a brand new PlayStation 5 on this channel to one lucky subscriber. More on how to win at the end of this video. And if this is your first time, please subscribe and enable the post notification so you don't miss out on subsequent videos. And as I mentioned earlier in the prologue, new Captain America, the New World Order set photos shared online by Josh Jerd have surfaced online and feature several cast members at a graveyard. These include Anthony Mackie's Sam Wilson, Tyler, Shira Haas Sabra, and Sasha Roquemar's unnamed character at the cemetery. The fact that the group has assembled there could spell doom bad things for Betty Ross' father's character, President Thunderbolt Ross. And because of the cast attire and gravestone in the backdrop, Sam Wilson appears to be at a military funeral in the pictures. And it's also essential to point out that Sam Wilson is spotted wearing a sling, indicating that at some point in the movie, he'll sustain a serious injury. Also present at the cemetery filming was Liv Tyler, who would return as Betty Ross in Captain America 4, appearing in the MCU for the first time since Phase 1. Since both Liv Tyler's Betty Ross and Sam Wilson Captain America are present at the scene, TEASES as the character was probably important and may have ties to both of them. And of course, she's not the only returning actor from the long-forgotten Hulk film, as Tim Bake Nelson is also finally appearing as the leader in Captain America film. While it will also feature her father, Theodore Thunderbolt Ross, played by Harrison Ford, who is set to take over the role in the upcoming film. While specifics regarding the funeral was still left unknown, given Sam Wilson and Betty Ross' appearance at the cemetery, it was probably someone who had a close relationship with the both of them. And while some might assume that Thunderbolt Ross' daughter Betty Ross is attending the funeral, Harrison Ford might still be portraying the MCU's new president of the United States in Thunderbolt. If so, Steve Rogers and Carl Lumbly's Isaiah Bradley, who is unquestionably deserving of a military funeral and its honors, are two additional options. After all, Steve Rogers has been missing in action ever since Avengers Endgame. And since New World Order is a Captain America film, what better way to end the story as Sam Wilson's star as he is? In terms of Sam Wilson, the decision to portray him as injured is intriguing because unlike Steve Rogers' Captain America, Sam is not a super soldier. However, given that he will need to be in the fighting condition in the majority of the film, it's unlikely that this injury occurs during the film's climax, implying that the cemetery scene occurs near the end of the third act. While all this sounds amazing, I can't help but think about the Incredible Hulk's connection to the New World Order at this point. I mean, fans recently questioned whether the Incredible Hulk was part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and since then, more characters from the Incredible Hulk have now been confirmed to appear in the film than any other Captain America-related film up until this point, aside from Anthony Mackie's Sam Wilson / Captain America. We all know that the Falcon and the Winter Soldier's actors Carl Lumbly and Danny Ramirez will return as Isaiah Bradley and Joaquin Torres respectively. Betty Ross is now the third character from the Incredible Hulk to be confirmed to appear in the film. And I'm very aware that the prominence of those parts indeed changed over time, but it's a happier coincidence that it has been an unexpected rise in Hulk-related characters, just as the rumor about a World War Hulk / Hulk project is in development is still circulating. But the most intriguing question is, what does all of this imply in the movie's plot? And what, after all these years, would eventually cause Betty Ross to emerge from the shadows? Well, in early 2023, Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige revealed that General Thunderbolt Ross, Betty's father, will serve as president of the United States in Captain America New World Order. So, making a brief appearance to honor her father's victory is the most straightforward theory. But since Tyler was spotted yesterday on set, it seemed doubtful that it will be the only reason why she might return. Instead, it will probably require a very brief appearance by Tyler, one that will be very easy to keep a secret. But then again, Thunderbolt Ross becoming president isn't the only significant development anticipated in the movie though, and it's possible that the other significant achievement for the role, now portrayed by Harrison Ford, will more likely result in his daughter's returning. And it is widely believed that Thunderbolt Ross will transform into Red Hulk in Captain America New World Order, just as he does in the book. It's also generally thought that Samuel Stern, played by Tim Blake Nelson, will play a part in Ross's transformation just as he did in the comics as well. Though, it's unclear what part he'll play in it. Though, Marvel Studios doesn't often adapt Marvel comic arc one-on-one, but it seems like this one instance where everything is in place for them to extensively draw from. Whether Ross is a willing partner to Stern's experiments to transform him into Red Hulk or not, he might not be happy with the outcome and may need some assistance. Because, if anything is true, She-Hulk has taught us that not all Hulks are the same, and Betty is a scientist in her own right, with experiences in gamma radiation and super soldiers. So, her father may suppress his ego and seek out her knowledge. Anyways, there's still one more possibility that these recent images might firmly support, and that may be somewhat of a natural outcome of everything mentioned above. Ross has passed away. Being dead offers much more freedom for future stories, including rumored World War Hulk/Hulk stories, even though it's still better to be dead than to actually be dead for the time being. Ross will have to play Scott Ingor's cat for now. Tyler's appearance at the graveyard all but confirms the president's demise in this movie. What if Ross dies, as far as the public is aware, at the hands of the Hulk? Ross' hidden identity as the Red Hulk can be maintained in this way, and the character can then face off Bruce Banner. Since Hulk cannot perish, it will be a tragedy if Red Hulk were eventually to enter the MCU only to pass away in the first outing, preventing him from facing off against his enormous green nemesis. Betty may have participated in her father's death by concealing him based on a scenario that is already intriguing but uncertain. This is unquestionably an intriguing possibility. Other cast members set to appear in Captain America New World Order are Shira Haas as Sabra and Sasha Roquemore in an undisclosed role, but rumor indicates that she'll be playing Diamondback, a member of the Serpent Society who is also going to be Sam Wilson's love interest. Sebastian Stan is also rumored to be returning as Bucky Barnes/the Winter Soldier, although his casting remains unconfirmed by Marvel at this time. While the working title, Russell, a reference to a made-up movie that lives within the same field universe, filming on New World Order said earlier this month. After the Avengers and Thor series, New World Order is the third MCU property to get fourth installment. The Cloverfield Paradox Julex Honor is in charge of directing the fourth Captain America movie, which is based on a script by the Falcon and the Winter Soldier's Malcolm Spellman and Dallin Mawson. The 2021 series will be continued with New World Order. And with that said, let's jump over right to our giveaways, as we're still giving out a brand new PlayStation 5 on this channel to one lucky subscriber once we hit a milestone of 1,000 subscribers. And all you have to do to win is watch our videos, subscribe, turn on post notifications, like and comment. And one lucky subscriber will be chosen from the comment section to win our brand new PlayStation 5. Also, we want to say thank you to everyone who has ever supported us this far. We truly appreciate it. What are your thoughts on this video? And who do you think has been buried at the graveside? And what's your thought in Marvel setting up World War Hulk with this movie? Please, don't forget to like this video and share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Subscribe and turn on the post notification so you don't miss out on any of our latest Marvel news. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I hope to see you in the next one.